I'm Mary Whitfield. My daughter Paige was born when I was 30 years old. And when we had her, she was born with a birth defect, and that we were told that she would not live to be past the age of 2. And so we were terrified. And she was our second child. She was our second daughter. And I think I was very naive because I thought nothing like this could ever happen to me. And I always had I was Catholic, and I always had what I thought was a good relationship with God, that I was terrified. And so the first thing that I did, I was begging God. I begged him to heal her and to let me keep my baby. And what was interesting is that I got into this mode of bargaining with the Lord. And I basically said, take everything. Just let me keep my baby. And so I said, you can have my house. You can have everything I have, just if I can keep my child. And it was so interesting. We prayed and we just gave her to the Lord. And what was interesting is how he worked through this beautiful baby. She continued to reach milestone after milestone, and at about 9 months of age, we were told that she was going to be okay and that we would get to keep her. And so through that, we really saw his glory work this miracle in this child. But now she's 20 years old. And what's so interesting is that through her life, we have had so many blessings. And so I just see so much goodness that's come from something that I thought was going to be the most tragic event in our lives. The scariest thing that I could have ever dreamed that happened to us. The worst thing that could have happened. Just one blessing, and then another blessing, and another person that's come in my life that's enriched our family. And I've seen my children be better people, and my nieces and nephews are better people because of having a special needs cousin. And just so many things have been so much better in our lives because of having Paige, my daughter. And she's a joyful girl, and she has a great life. And so I just see the Lord has used something that was scary and seemed awful, and he made it for good. So it's really grown my faith, and I just see the goodness of God in her. So I'm thankful that I was able to go through that at the age of 30. And my memories never failed me at how the Lord has worked in my life through her. We moved to a place of fear into blessing by just giving her to the Lord. I mean, we just gave her to him. And I think that we just kept seeing day by day the goodness coming through. We saw the miracles, and we saw what he was giving to us, the good things that good was winning out because we gave her to him. And so it's not always been easy. We've had hard days, but I see his plan just coming through. I see that he was making it work for good. So she's been a blessing. The encouraging word, I think, is that when things come along, like a parent receives scary news or something comes along like this, is that we have to trust him. You know, we can't look at it through the world's eyes. We have to look at it through the Lord's eyes, that he's not going to give us something that's not going to have him written all over it. And I think that at first I was looking at it through the world's eyes and how she wasn't going to fit into the world, but she had him, he had a plan for her. And his plan was way better than what I could have expected. So I think that's the best lesson that he's got him.